Hey guys, Dr. Deuce here, MTFU. We'll talk about age. Maybe you're on the wrong side of 40, 50, even 60, and you're not sure whether you can work out anymore, train, or be your best, or feel good again. Well, I'm here to tell you that that's not true. You've got to understand, though, the longer you're on this planet, i.e. the older you are, you're going to have some breakdown. Your body's not going to respond the same way. Your recovery time is not the same. So what I suggest that you do exactly what you did when you were a young man compared to now. Well, if you didn't work out at all, then absolutely, because a lot of people have never really engaged in any type of fitness. But if you were a champion athlete of some kind, or a bodybuilder or a sportsman, you may not be able to get back to that. But I like to say you can be better in a different way. There's a few things you've got to realize. Number one is your recovery time will never, ever be the same as it was when you were younger. You can't win that battle, but there's some things you can do and equip yourself in your arsenal to fight that and exceed yourself and be your best. Me, myself, I'm 55. Jack LaLanne said, look, you know, the only reason a 55-year-old can't do what he did when he was 25, and he uses the example of push-ups, 50 push-ups, let's say, is because somewhere along the line he stopped. Now, I've stopped a couple of times because of surgeries I've had. I've had over 20 orthopedic surgeries. And I like to say that, you know, scar tissue is stronger than healthy tissue. And that's true, but it's less functional. So what happens when you get older? You lose range of motion, and you've got to watch your joints. And these are the number one and two things I see with the guys I work with, and I implore them to not get injured. And many times they're like, well, doc, you know, you talk about injuries so much. I'm like, well, yeah, because you're overzealous. You get in there, you do too much, you get injured, and I guarantee you won't go back. So again, you've got to find your physical age, not your chronological age, because let's say you're 55 or 60. Well, society's going to tell you it's time to lay down your sword, take a knee, take a breath, and not go back to the arena and fight. Well, that's nonsense. You're going to go by your physical age. What is it exactly that you can do? I know guys that are older than me that could smoke me, but the sad truth is the average 55-year-old is in sorry, sagging shape. Again, if you can get around the back pain, the knee pain, the shoulder pain, the hip replacement, whatever you might have, I always say, listen, strengthen the areas around that area, and ultimately that area may correct itself and become stronger than it was. There's always a way, and you've just got to find it. So stay with me. I'll be putting up more ideas, thoughts, and considerations for people above the age of 40, 50, and 60 to be your best. And as always, your thoughts, questions, considerations down below. I will address them. They are my oxygen, and thank you for helping me breathe.